Yeah, so this is like the new intro. I mean, you know,
It's actually
yeah.
kind of bad.
You like that new intro? Yeah, you do. Okay. What is up, guys? Waddy here, and today I have a brand new story. Actually, my first story video, and I'm just gonna get right into it. So this story started off when I was in Maryland for a travel swim meet, and some of my friends. This was like after the meet, and we had a ton of time because this is like an awesome meet where there's no like finals afterwards, so you can just go ahead and basically do whatever you want for the rest of your time there while you're at the hotel with all your teammates. So like most of the guys that were on the trip, we all decided that we were going to screw around a little, just have a little bit of fun. And that almost cost us not being able to go on a travel trip for an entire year. So here's the situation. All right, we had about 14 to maybe 20ish. I'm not sure. Just guys, just in this one little hotel room, and we were bored, and we didn't even know why all of us were in the same hotel room because we all get different rooms and like roommates and stuff. But we just decided, I don't know, to just all be in there, and um, we kind of, how should I put this? We decided that we were going to have like a football tournament in the hotel room where we took the two beds in the room, stuck them together, and had 2-on-2 games and a tournament set up where we would play football, where you just try to get the football from your side over to the other side, which it gets good. Hold on. What basically ended up happening was 4 people would charge in for the ball and just straight up tackle each other and fist fight it out until someone came out alive while the other 3 were most likely dead and would have the ball and leap over the side of the bed. I'm kidding about the dead part, but I'm serious, it got pretty rough. Like, sometimes, since the bed was stacked with the wall to the right, like, people would get slammed against the wall. A lot of people would end up like just getting shoved so far, like so hard that they'd fall off the bed and onto other people, and it got pretty out of hand pretty quick. During this time, most of the people there were 14, with some exclusive 13-year-olds who would most likely get the crap beaten out of them because they couldn't really handle some of the older 14-year-olds. And, I mean, obviously, the people who were just so much bigger and larger at the time could just pick up people and throw them around and stuff. I personally was in the middle. I could compete with the super big people, which there weren't actually too many of. I'd make up for it with teamwork with the person I got partnered up with. And, it was all fun, it was all good. Except for, like, the many injuries, my balls included, that would go down. I'm dead serious about that, by the way. A certain person, like, I got the ball and hit me, and I, like, managed to, like, barely throw it to my partner, and I got tackled against the wall, like, at the wrong angle, and it just crushed my nuts. Oh, it hurts so badly. I had to go into, like, the one bathroom and ice them while everyone sat outside waiting, thinking I was basically dead. There were some chaperones in the room next to us, and they could hear like all of this going down, right? So they were wondering why it sounded crazy in there. They didn't know that everyone was in the room, right? And this was during the time that I was in the bathroom with some ice that someone was using to cool down their Gatorade before the meet tomorrow. Just decided to lend it to me so I could ice my balls. Everyone was staring outside, like staring like at the like bathroom door, waiting for me to come out and be like, "It's okay, I'm okay." The chaperone knocked on the door, and they let him in. He's like, "What's going on?" Because he heard like basically me get smashed against the wall, right? Like in his room. So that's a bad sign. So we had to come up with like safe words, right? We decided, you know, people were getting too injured, so we had to come up with a safe word. And I can't remember what it was, what the safe word for injury was. I think it was something like tomato, or it was after like fruits or just food. And then no, it was peaches. Yeah, it was peaches. And when the chaperone like walked over, if chaperones were like walking to the door, we would call Taco to like stop the game and like be like, oh yeah, we're all chill, which we weren't chill. So after the room got incredibly sweaty, the humidity was just terrible. We were all inside there dying, while people were attacking each other, smashing each other against walls. You know, just casual 14-year-old stuff. After several times of having to call Taco and Peaches for the kid that fell off the bed and knocked his head against another kid, it got so bad that the chaperones were coming in constantly, and then one of them decided to get like a key card because they could go down to the lobby and get a key card from us. And I was up for the match, you know. I was fine now, you know. My balls were nice and iced up. I couldn't feel anything, you know. And so we were in the middle of it, right? And my friend ends up getting tackled by like both of the other people at once, and he has the ball, so I just decide to push him into the other two people while he's there. And he just relied on me to push him all the way to the other side with the other three people. So I'm in the middle of pushing these guys, and as you can probably guess, the chaperone walks in, and suddenly it's just a chorus like of tacos, because he walked in, but we thought he didn't have a key or anything. Because normally they would just knock. So this guy's parent just walks in. We're in the middle of tackling each other, and people are cheering, and suddenly you just hear taco, 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 and it's horrible, because like then like we all like kind of like clumped off and like fell, and like I hid, and he walks in and he's like, okay, seriously, what's going on in here? And you know, the kid that hit his head was like in the corner, like holding his head, and he's like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine, you know, like, you know, trying to keep himself from crying, because, like, he got hit really bad. And the chaperone is just sitting here, like, what happened here? And he had permission to take us off, like, for, like, whoever, like, the kid ended up getting hit, like, he had permission to take us off of the trip for a year. Like, we could have lost travel trips for a year, which sucks, because these are, like, so fun, right? So this was pretty bad, pretty bad. We almost got like ripped away from our trip, and we didn't learn anything from it actually, because then as soon as he left, we started playing again. And my friend and I actually made it to the finals of the tournament, but we lost to this other group because this one guy is just an absolute animal. We couldn't do anything. And then, you know, I woke up the next morning, satisfied, and went to the meet, swum with my crushed balls, and that was the end of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe, comment if you did. And until next time, I will see you later. I decided to put in a little bonus story. I'm just going to get right into it. So when the chaperone walked in, and we all, you know, like, got off the bed and stuff, one person got off the bed because my partner was throwing the person off of the bed. So when he walked in, he like just saw like that person like falling off the bed. And he was like kind of, you know, like, wait, what's going on? And that person just took hiding, just went under the bed. And the chaperone didn't even like really notice what was going on, because there were like 20 kids in this super sweaty room with a ton of noise. And yeah, this one kid just got thrown off and hid under the bed and came out and was like, is he gone? But yeah, that's it for the story today. See ya.